what's up YouTube, Games here, Derek, and today I have my top 12-ish, because in 5 runner-ups, because I couldn't decide games. I could have just made it like a top 20, but whatever. So, let's just get started right into this. It's kind of like an updated list. No hate, please, no hate for not putting certain games in here. It's more or less probably because I don't own it, or I just didn't really like the game like Halo 3. I'm not a fan of, or any of the Halo games, really. Actually, I probably enjoyed Halo ODST a bunch, because that was like the first Halo game I played at my friend's house, and it was a good time. Whatever, let's get into the runner-ups. So number 1, Gears of War 2. I got this when I first got my Xbox, because it was a buy 2, get 1 free sale. Really a fun game so far. I haven't beat the campaign, that's really all I'm playing right now. And I'm just playing on and off whenever I feel like it. So, good game. Next, Soul Calibur 5. I just got this for Easter. I beat the campaign in like 2 days because it was ridiculously short, and you know, honestly the game seems a little too short. I don't really know what else I'm supposed to be doing because all there is like an arcade mode and like the Legend Souls, which is like an arcade mode, but difficult. So honestly, I don't really know what else there is to do other than play the story over and over on a harder difficulty, which really isn't fun, because the story was, it was a good story, it was a fun story and stuff, but I don't really think it's worth it. Next, Portal 2, really just haven't put too much time into this game yet, that's really why it's in a runner-up category. I put a decent amount of time, but I haven't finished it, that is more I gotta say. So, but it definitely is a great title. And, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, mine's actually the teen version before it got re-rated for M, because of whatever reason it was. I have a strong feeling it had something to do with the modding community or something. And I find this really funny. This game's so old that it has like, I got this used at GameStop a while ago. It had like 1, 2, 3, 4 like ridiculous amounts of stickers, you know, layers of stickers, you know, pre-owned and stuff of all their different like stickers over the years. So I find that pretty funny. It used to be like yellow and white, crazy. So really a fun game. Just haven't put too much time in it. And finally, Dead Space. I have a story to tell with this, so I'll tell that later. Number 12, let's get into the actual top 10. There's a few other games that I kind of like, yeah, like I do enjoy them and stuff, but it's kind of just like, I don't really think it deserves to be, you know, like Dead Rising. I didn't finish it, but it was a fun game while I played it. There's a few others, like, of course some of the Guitar Hero games are always fun to play and stuff, but this is more or less the top 10. Oh yeah, one of the game that I completely forgot about, and I just remembered it now, actually. So I'll incorporate that in here. It was a short game, and it was like a downloadable game, so I don't have a case, obviously, but I'll just talk about it. It's probably going to fit in somewhere in here. So, number 12, or number 13, actually, Fallout New Vegas. I got this like a year after release, after I finished Fallout 3. Over a span of a year, I played Fallout 3. Honestly, I put like a good amount of time in that, and I still haven't got all the DLCs which I want to get and play all that. Get Operation I have Operation Anchorage. I want to get the Pit. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother with the Pit. Everyone said the Pit sucked, so I'll probably get Broken Steel, and then I'll increase the level cap and continue with the game. But Fallout New Vegas, I really love this game. Or I love Fallout 3. In this game, I don't love as much, but I do enjoy it. I think this game, my opinion here is this game has better gameplay, like style kind of, like Iron Sights and things like that, but Fallout 3 I think has a better story. I think this is really this game is more or less about taking over the New Vegas pretty much, either with a group of people or by yourself with Yes Man, and you just play the game, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And Fallout 3 is more about just kind of like, almost like, it's hard to describe, the whole thing with the water plant, and it's a really both phenomenal games, and I really think Bethesda did a really great job, and I can't wait for the next Fallout if there's going to be another one. Oh, probably one of my favorite game series ever. Soul Calibur 4. This game has a lot of content in it, unlike its sequel, Soul Calibur 5. I mean, Soul Calibur 5 is a good game, it just doesn't have that much in it. Soul Calibur 4 has tons of stuff in it, really a fun title. I got this a while ago, didn't like it at first, but after I put some time into it and started playing it some more, I mean, I didn't hate it at first, but it just wasn't like awesome at first. But now it's just awesome game, and I'm not done playing that. It's still a great game. Next is the downloadable title, I Am Alive. I beat this in like 7 hours, no, like 4 hours, yeah, probably about 4 or 5 hours. I got it on release day morning, and there's a lot of flaws in the game, but it really was a fun title to me. I really enjoyed it, really absorbed it, and I was going to play it within the ridiculously hard difficulty, even though it was a hard game to begin with. It was a hard game, or it was a frustrating game at times, but it was a great game, and I really hope they make a second one as like a full game, because that one was just like almost like a demo. It was like good. So I also got this game, Left 4 Dead 2, at when I first got my Xbox. I love this game. It's like all I played when I first got my Xbox. It was a great game. So if you haven't picked up this game, definitely get it. Don't bother with Left 4 Dead 1. Just get Left 4 Dead 2. Play this, and I got like addicted to this. But now it's kind of boring because I've played a lot of it. Next, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. A lot of people don't like this game. They're having problems with the game. Personally, I think it's a great game. I really do. I think it's one of the best Call of Duties there is. It's really hard for me to place Call of Duties at all. I think they're all really good. They all have their flaws. They all have their, really good pluses and stuff. Like, Black Ops had, of course, great Nazi zombies. It had, it had a fun Nazi zombies. It had a good campaign. It had combat training, which is awesome. And it had some decent maps, and, I think the multiplayer was what was lacking on Black Ops. But on this, I think everything really is good. Everything's pretty much equal and solid, and I really think that they did a good job on survival and Spec Ops and the campaign. I haven't really played too much of, but some people say it's bad, some people say it's good. But the multiplayer, I think, is really good. So I definitely think, and I got a defective case, look at that. Alright, but, it was overall a good title. It's going to go a little long here. Next, the orange box, great value. You get, look at this. Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Team Fortress 2, and Portal. So it's 5 games, $20, phenomenal title. I got this a while ago, so you can probably get it cheaper now, and that was brand new, so awesome title. I think the games are probably better on PC, because I think Valve intended for them to be on PC and ported them to the Xbox, but it's still a great thing if you don't have a good PC to game on. Next, Saints Row 2, disregard Saints Row, the first Saints Row. I basically bought this for Saints Row 2. I'd never really even, I don't even think I put Saints Row 2 in my Xbox, Saints Row 1 in my Xbox, basically, and played like 2 seconds of it, and I didn't really, I don't know, I just went right to Saints Row 2, because my friend was begging me to get Saints Row 2, finally got Saints Row 2, and had a really good time with it. A little bored with it now, but I'm probably going to pick it up again, and try to beat it. My friend's like a huge Saints Row fan, and if you're watching this, you know who you are. He just got Saints Row 3, beat it in like a week, just played it like non-stop, loves the games. Alright, so now my story, because this, Dead Space 2. I recently beat this game not that long ago, even though I got it like a week or two after release, accidentally pre-owned. Don't call me a noob for getting a game like 2 days after release, pre-owned. Or it was like a week or something, and it was an accident. I was so mad. Dead Space 1. This is my plan. So I beat Dead Space 2 not knowing anything about the Dead Space series. I just went right into Dead Space 2 like a moron. I didn't even watch the previously on Dead Space. And if you could like see what I'm doing with my hands, like what you can't see, like under this field of view, I'm like going like crazy. So Dead Space 1, I started, I'm gonna play through it. Then I'm gonna go back to Dead Space 2. Because it's when I beat the game, then I watched the previous on Dead Space, like a fucking retard. Alright, so after I beat this, then I'm going to come back to this and play the new game plus. So then I'll have all my stuff. It will be awesome, and I'm really excited to do that. I think I'm going to do that over the summer. Like, all these games I'm going to complete over the summer. Which is, I only have 39 days of school, which is ridiculous. Oh, man. And then I have finals, regents, because I live in New York and we take regents. Actually, I shouldn't take regents till next year, but I'm in honors classes, so the math and the science, and I think the English. No, maybe not. I don't know. But I know the math and the science is basically 9th grade regents level. Actually, it's a little harder than 9th grade regents level. We do extra than 9th grade regents. I'm in 8th grade. So, extra 9th grade regents, and extra 9th grade science, and we take a regents. So, that's that. But, whatever. Mortal Kombat. Awesome, awesome, awesome title. I'm probably going to get a PS Vita if there's a price drop. If there's not, I'll probably still get one. But if there's a price drop, and you can see, look at this. All right, I'm okay. I'm getting so distracted. If there's a price drop, I'm probably gonna get one. If not, I'll probably still get one for like my birthday or something. And I actually got this using the combat code or whatever. The combat pass was not even used, which was really awesome. But I'm probably gonna get this. Definitely gonna get this for PS Vita. It looks amazing on the Vita. You know, you get your fatalities and your X-ray moves all on the touchscreen, and you can use the buttons too, but you get them on the touchscreen, and it just looks awesome. But really, an amazing game. It's over the top, ridiculously gory. You know, it's just the X-ray moves, fatalities, everything is just sick. If you don't have that game, you need to get that game. It's you know, and if you're on Xbox, you get the Freddy Krueger DLC, which is ridiculous. Also, Freddy Krueger is just insane. And I'm pretty sure PS3 gets Kratos from God of War, which would be probably ridiculous too. So now we're down to the top 4. That was number 5. Here's number 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and that is in my Xbox, as you can see here. Definitely, probably it's my favorite Call of Duty. I put probably about, like, and if you look at the time counter, I probably have about 11 days into this game, which is ridiculous. I'm like 3rd prestige something, I don't know. I could care less about that. This game is phenomenal. I beat the campaign, beat almost every single Spec Op mission, even though I didn't do it on 3 stars. I beat almost every single Spec Op mission, have it on PC, working on the Spec Ops on PC. I love the Spec Ops in this game. Really, really awesome game. Next, this is kind of where it got tough. I wasn't really sure where I could put these things, so I was kind of just like, whatever, putting it together. Now we have a game a lot of people weren't too happy with. I'm pretty sure this came from PS2 and GameCube originally. Gun. Gun is, I personally love Gun. Because, you know, I really like all of the Western games and stuff. I don't know, there's not too many of them, but I really do enjoy the Western games and stuff. So, you know, this game is just ridiculous amounts of fun. I think it's not that long of a game, but I just love the, you know, you're riding on the horses, you got the dual revolvers. I'm probably going to get I think it's Juarez, I think that's how you pronounce it, Bound in Blood. I don't want the Cartel, I want Bound in Blood. Because that's the more Western one, I'm pretty sure. I played the demo on Xbox, some of it at least, and it seems like just like this, and I love this game, so really excited. Next, a game that I got over the summer after, I'll tell my little story. My friend, kind of was like a late, almost like I don't know, it was kind of like a late birthday party. Or not really birthday party, it was kind of just a few friends over, went swimming in the pool and stuff, just horsed around, do whatever, you know, just kind of hung out and stuff for the day, and, you know, played Xbox, had a good time. So, oh yeah, I think we also went to, I don't really know, we just had a good time. So, that night, it was like 11 o'clock at night. I don't even remember if I don't know, but it was like late at night. So one of my friends got him some Microsoft points for his birthday, or it was kind of, I don't really know, but you know who I'm talking about if you're watching this too, just like Saints Row 2. You know who you are. So, one of my friends mentioned this game, like he was so addicted to it, it was crazy. He loved it, and I mentioned it to, we were looking through the Xbox Live shop or whatever, and I said, oh yeah, why don't you look at this game? Someone, I'm not gonna mention names here, but I don't really care, but whatever. Said it was, an awesome game, So I was like, alright, let's check it out. So he gets the game. I ended up leaving at probably like midnight or something, so we didn't really get to play it that much because I had to download. So that was the end of it, really. No one mentioned anything about it. He probably didn't really play it much. And then, like a month or two later, I was at his house and we had nothing to do. We were bored. I don't remember if it was, I don't know, we just had nothing to do. So I said, oh yeah, let's play blank. And he was like, yeah, so we played it. We were playing it for like 4 hours straight that night, split screen. It was ridiculous, and we were having so much fun. I think I got it like the next day, and we played on online co-op for a bit, and then he wasn't keeping up with my pace of this game because I beat this thing in a week, put like 40 hours into it, and then I'm pretty sure I beat it again and put like another like 35 hours into this game. And I love this game. I have it on PC right now. I'm working. Friends aren't cooperating. My friend bought the when it was really cheap on Steam, the 4-pack pass thing, and he sent it to a bunch of his friends. So now we were gonna play that together, but they're being stubborn and not playing and don't feel like play it. So whatever. But here it is, Borderlands. Now I have the Ghetto case. Sadly, I wanted to get the Game of the Year edition, but it was pretty expensive back when I got this. Oh man, this game is just. If you do not have this game, this is another must-have. Like some of the other games, I wouldn't call them must-haves because some people they don't appeal to some people like Gun. Some people really didn't like that game. They said it was too short. No, not many side missions, whatever. But this is a game along with like Left 4 Dead 2, the Orange Box, and like Mortal Kombat. It's a must-have. Like if you need to play this game at some point. Even Soul Calibur is really a phenomenal game. Even though it's not that high up in the list, because it's not. Even though it's a phenomenal game, it's not my personal like favorite phenomenal game. But this is just excellent game. It's pretty funny actually. There's a lot of stuff in here that's pretty funny. Awesome game. And here we go. Number 1. I'm pretty sure if you watch my last top 10, you're gonna know what this is already. Because this is still the holder of the best game. If I had to pick like top 10 games that I've ever played. Number 1 would probably be Contra for the NES. Number 2 would probably be Super Mario Bros. 3 for the NES. Pokemon like Ruby would be in there somewhere. Probably Pokemon and Crystal or Gold or something like that would be in there too. But this is definitely on that list. And this is Fallout 3. I give it 11 out of 10. It's by far one of my favorite games of all time. Definitely a favorite on Xbox, like without a doubt. Like when I was making this list, I was like, all right, Fallout 3 at the, number 1, and then Borderlands was a pretty quick decision to number 2. Gun and Dead Space and things like that took a little bit of thinking. Dead Space probably could have been a little higher on the list. I don't know, whatever. But this game, just the story is great. When I beat this game, I'm not gonna spoil the ending. I just wish that you could. Play this game after like the fact after you beat this. I'm not gonna say why you can't play it after the fact, but that ending when I was just like mine was just like shut down. It was ridiculous, and I played through this game over the course of like a year, and just like absorbed it so much. And such a great game. It really is a great game, and it almost makes me like I got this for Christmas of like. 2010, and that break was like stolen by this game. It was such a great game. Oh man, I can't even describe it. Excellent game. That's it, guys. That wraps up my top 10 list. All really great games. That game just blows my mind how much of an amazing game it is, and the story is so good. And I'm going to probably play through it again on PC or something, but I don't know, because I'm tempted to mod things and get, like, the Shore, where you can buy any single weapon game. Man, Fallout 3, it's on top of all these games. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Really long video. I figured I'd take some time with this one. Last time's top 10 wasn't that long, so I figured I'd take some time with this top 10. And let it sink into you guys how much I appreciate a lot of these games, and how much I love so many of these titles. These are definitely probably my favorite Xbox games. I haven't really beaten many Xbox games, honestly, because I play through them, I get stuck, I get bored, whatever. But Fallout 3, Borderlands, and Gun, I've beaten, and and Dead Space, I could beat those games multiple times and not get bored. Maybe Gun, maybe I get a little bored with Gun, but just all great titles, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, thumbs up the video if you enjoyed. I'll probably do some other sort of top 10, or maybe like a top 10 games of all time. And definitely the original Zelda, Contra, Fallout 3, and Super Mario Bros. The other 4 for NES, or 3, whatever. Those would definitely be in that top 10, and Pokemon Ruby. And Mario Party 5 would be in there, Mario Kart Double Dash, a lot of the games I kind of grew up with. But that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.